Thank you for joining us on this Friday evening. I'm Wright Gasaway here in the 24-hour newsroom. I hope you're having a great weekend as it gets underway here on this Friday evening. We are live right now on our website. We are on our app as well as Amazon Fire, Roku, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, we have a little bit of a smaller crowd tonight, but if you're in there tonight, feel free to jump into the comments and ask any questions about anything we've covered today or anything we talk about tonight on this digital update. All eyes have really been on Southwest Georgia and portions of the Panhandle of Florida. They were absolutely slammed and devastated by Hurricane Michael. And the recovery efforts are well underway. A long road ahead, no doubt, but we head now to Southwest Georgia, Albany, Georgia specifically, and they suffered widespread devastation there. The leaders in that city there are saying it's a utilities crisis. We do have some video coming in from Albany of power crews working here. Daugherty County, which is the county Albany is in, has Georgia Power crews working there. They also have their own Albany water, gas, and light crews out there restoring power. At the peak, there were tens of thousands of people without power there. They also had some trouble with their water and sewage. Water is running again now, but they're asking people to boil that water for sanitary reasons. It's really to protect people from any potential hazard.
Said we do have a system-wide sanitary sewer outage. So we have 108 lift stations, as you know. Several of them are out of power.
Georgia Power is estimating power to be fully restored in Albany by Monday night at 8 p.m., which would be an incredible feat considering they were telling people there for a while to be without power for weeks, possibly even as long as a month. There was just widespread power outages from those trees. The storm was a Cat 3 as it moved into Southwest Georgia. Really incredible. That is the first major hurricane to hit Southwest Georgia since 1898. So really just historic damage there. And there are some stories of tragedy coming out of this storm, and one of those is from Seminole County. That's the southwesternmost tip of Georgia there going into the Panhandle of Florida. There was an 11-year-old girl who died in what first responders are calling a freak accident. She was killed when a metal carport flew into the air, through her grandmother's roof, and then hit her while they were in the living room. This girl is named Sarah Radney. We're learning tonight she was one of 6 siblings. You're seeing these pictures here on your screen. Her grandmother did survive the impact of that storm, but she has some serious injuries herself. So just really a devastating story there for the Radney family. Once again, that's in Seminole County, the only death in Georgia. Back here at home, if you're looking at ways to help, here's a great one right here. The United Way of the Coastal Empire is helping the Georgia Ports Authority in collecting a container full of supplies and non-perishable food items. All of this will be delivered to victims in Bainbridge, Georgia, which is one county up there from Seminole County. Wrapped cases of bottled water, non-perishable food items and supplies like wet wipes, paper towels, toilet paper, and personal hygiene products can be dropped off at the Georgia Ports Authority main building there in Garden City today. Monetary donations can also be made through the United Way Worldwide Hurricane Michael Recovery Fund. That money supports local communities in Florida, Georgia, and also counties in Alabama that have been affected. Anyone interested in donating can go to the organization's website or text Michael to 4043. And those goods are hugely important to them because a lot of grocery stores over there are even closed because of the widespread power outages. Once again, though, the road to recovery has started. They are underway. They are working hard. They've been a long road for a lot of people there. To some other general news we're covering today, this one involving a Savannah firefighter. It's developing right now, actually, though. The president of the Savannah Professional Firefighters Association, Bob Miley, has been arrested. Right now, we're told he is in the Chatham County Jail awaiting extradition to Colorado. He faces a sexual assault charge there. Bob Miley has been with the Savannah Fire Department since 2006. In that time, the city has not received any complaints against him. As president of the IAAF Local 574, Miley has been working with city officials on negotiating a new contract that would include captains into the bargaining unit and automatic pay increases. As those negotiations continue, the city manager has assured WTOC that Miley's arrest will not have any effect on those talks as the union is represented by more than just one person in this process. The interim union president now, Johnny Hinton, agreed. Take a listen.
Specifically on this matter, this is a personal legal matter involving a member of ours, and the message that I want to get out there, more importantly, to the citizens and the visitors of this community is this will in no way affect the services that our members perform every day.
Again, Miley is awaiting extradition here at the Chatham County Detention Center, held without bond. The city says he's on paid administrative leave since he is a city employee serving as a master firefighter. Once again, that extradition, the investigating agency is a Colorado Springs Police Department. They have started the termination process, rather, and that is all the details that Sean Evans was able to gather today. So he is still following that story and will, of course, follow those developments for you. Now, coming up tonight at 11, Danielle Lewan has spent much of her afternoon on the road. She was down in Liberty County today working on really a bizarre story out of Gum Branch. The charges and accusations involving a 67-year-old man are both disturbing and bizarre. Here's Danielle with a preview.
Good evening from Liberty County. I'm here at the Liberty County Jail after a 67-year-old Gum Branch man has been arrested and now faces 3 felony charges, all involving sex trafficking and possible prostitution. Now, this man allegedly bailed female inmates out of this jail in exchange for labor on his farmland and also sexual favors. I'm out in the community. I spoke to over 24 people, including Randy Ray's family, all extremely shocked, as you can imagine. I'll have that incident report and also what the community is saying tonight for you on the news at 11.
Okay, Danielle is working on that story. We'll have so much more on the news tonight at 11. I don't know if you can see over my right shoulder. You can. There's Van right there, and there's Paige back there even more. They're working hard on the 11 o'clock newscast, so they'll have a lot for us tonight. We have a lot of stuff we're following for you. Going through some of these comments and questions, it looks like just a bunch of people saying hello. Mark and Tina saying they can't hear us. Not sure if that's a problem on y'all's end or a problem on our end, but we hope you're able to get that audio figured out. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on this digital update. Andrew Gordon will have a weather update for you at 9 o'clock, and then Danielle Lewan will have a 10 o'clock news update for you, and then I'll see you on air tonight at 11. Until then, have a great night.